So, this is a quick lesson on how lack of diversity and Eurocentric views have harmed Black people and other communities of color. This is Charles Dana Gibson. He was influential from the late 1890s to the early 1900s, and he, as an artist, has actually helped shape beauty standards and medical standards. How, might you ask? He created the Gibson girls. This was his idea of beauty. Now, he's an artist, mind you, and this was the shape that he thought best represented what beauty was in America. So you see the physiques, the hair. This is iconic in what he started. What was different about the Gibson girls, as you can see, some of these girls were actually athletic, they were intellectual as well as beautiful. Well, beautiful for his standards. I wanted you guys to see the pictures of what the ideal beauty was, at least according to Gibson. Small waist, slender, obviously, just all American white woman. So, what shifted? They started putting numbers to beauty, what an actual beautiful woman should weigh, what her waistline should be. And it went from artistry and putting this in magazines, and it shifted to the medical community. It shifted to families actually having scales in their homes and physicians using these numbers to measure what the ideals were and what women should be aiming for. So, what does this tell you 100 years later? We are still basing our standards of beauty and medicine on the ideal beauty of white people from 100 years ago. Now, I am a Black woman. There is 0% chance that I will ever actually have white skin. But also, there's no chance that I'll ever hit those measurements of what an ideal white woman body should look like or should have looked like 100 years ago. What we look like today, life has changed and a lot of us are a lot bigger, but we have been aiming for standards that have never been for us. That is the reason why we need our own artists, writers, physicians, everything. We all need diversity in all areas.